Attacking your own base, customized wars, leaderboard changes. These are some of the 12 features I am going to explain why they should be added to Clash of Clans. Number 1, why can't you attack your own base? I actually asked Supercell about this back in 2021, and the answer was that Clash is a social game. You can attack your clanmates' bases. Whilst I understand that point of view, from speaking to my subscribers, not everybody is in a clan where they can legitimately test their base with someone their own strength. I mean, we have the ability to attack our own base in the clan capital, why not in the home village? I think as long as the same 24-hour cooldown applied as regular friendly challenges so that you couldn't copy enemy war bases, that's why it is there, then it would be fine. Whilst it is always going to be more fun to attack your friends, your clanmates, we'd be catering to those players who need it. Number 2, and this is a quick one, the pet house. Why can't I boost the research in here? I can speed up the builders, I can speed up the laboratory, let the research portion impact the pet house. Who's with me? The super troops. I would like to see a change in how this operates, mainly a feature that lets us cancel the super troop we currently have boosted. Now, I do feel since the list is ever expanding, we should actually be allowed to boost more than 2 now, but the main point here is that you are stuck for 3 days once you boost a troop, particularly when it comes to the clan war leagues, and you may need to tailor your strategy every single day for the upcoming war. Well, then you best hope you have boosted a super troop that is flexible. That's why I am a big fan of the super wall breaker, but maybe you have a strategy that utilizes super dragons. Should you find a base the next day that you would like to use the super bowlers? No, sir. Not unless we can cancel them. Please. Give us that option. Friendly challenges. There is one main feature I would like to see here, and by the way, I think there could be a lot of changes to the friendly challenge system, whether it be allowing multiple people to attack your base, maybe even some sort of clan leaderboard, but more than anything, this is a friendly. I would like a button where I could just use max level troops for my relevant town hall, but moreover, a button where I could downgrade to lower town halls for the friendly challenge. Think about this. Your friend has just started playing the game. Maybe they've been playing for a month or 2. They're a Town Hall 8. You are a Town Hall 15. You can't really attack each other because it's unrealistic. I mentioned this in my features video last year, and it's kind of cool that the clan capital came out. It fills that void a little bit. But if I could attack my friend's Town Hall 7 base with Town Hall 7 troops, that would be amazing. I've already played through those levels. I'm not saying you should be allowed to attack with a higher town hall than your own, but since it is a friendly attack, I would like to attack whichever friend I wish. The use of upgrading heroes, whilst we are on the topic of friendly challenges. Now, we all know if you upgrade your heroes, you cannot use them in an attack. The response previously has been that it is part of the strategic upgrading in Clash of Clans, and whilst there have been a lot of suggestions, maybe let us use the hero at the previous level, remove their abilities, some sort of handicap, I can understand the point of view from the Clash team as well, but for me personally, friendlies are friendlies. We should draw the line there and be allowed to use our heroes within them even if they're upgrading. Customizable war maps. Within the clan war leagues, depending on which league your clan is in, there is a different background. I think it would be cool if, much like the village sceneries, we could have customized war backgrounds. Now, since this is attached to the clan and not players, perhaps it is linked to the clan capital, the league you are in for the clan capital, maybe the level of your clan. Perhaps you can even use capital loot in order to purchase new ones. If your clan happens to get to a maxed clan capital, it could be used as a resource sink rather than just having the capital loot going to waste. Just throwing it out though. Either way, I would love to see different backgrounds than the standard War 1 which we have had for since it came out. The Builder Base. I am mentioning this one, but we know that the Builder Base 2.0 is coming in 2023. I did a whole separate video discussing my thoughts and your thoughts. I will link it at the end, but I will say that I hope this is revolutionary for the Builder Base. Perhaps a tournament-based system is what I suggested, but we know the versus battle itself is being removed. That's all we know at the moment, and I will bring you all of the information once we get it, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. But let's move on to the next one. The challenge level events. I love the challenges, and it is a shame that they are only there for a short period of time. There is a practice system within Clash of Clans, but it only goes up to Town Hall 13. Whilst I do think they should add levels for Town Hall 14 and 15, perhaps some of the old challenge levels could live in this menu, so we could play them whenever we wanted. Maybe I'm alone on this one because I do appreciate the nature of limited edition events. They come and go, but I also know how much hard work goes into designing some of those levels, since I have made 2 of the levels in the past. And to me, it just seems a shame that that hard work goes to waste when players could practice, if it were in the practice menu, with some of those older levels. I mean, I guess it does get tricky because I don't think they should all just be in there. Maybe even just the 10th anniversary ones. They were very well designed, people enjoyed them, and they got value from playing them to learn the game, so why not reuse them? Games within game maintenance. What do I mean by that? When the 10th anniversary happened, we had an arcade system where we could play the original Clash games. Many years ago, there was actually a Hog Rider Jump game developed. What about if when maintenance happened, instead of just having the news tab, you could play those games? It would kind of be cool that you could only play them whilst the game was in maintenance, so if you had 15-20 minutes to wait, it would still be a fun experience because you couldn't play them at any other time. It would almost get you excited for the game to be in maintenance and not playable, bit backwards, and maybe that's just me, but either way, I think that's a really cool idea. Couple of quick ones before my favorite idea. Currently, the multiplayer trophy system, you can see the global and local leaderboard, but that is it. I would love some filters here, specifically being able to filter by Town Hall level. I would really like to see who the highest ranked Town Hall 10 player is. I know there has been a few ideas shared about having different legend leagues for different Town Hall levels. Personally, I am not a fan of that, but I think being able to see in this global multiplayer system who has the most trophies at every individual Town Hall level would be awesome, and it would definitely help the low Town Hall trophy pushing scene. Rewinding of replays. This is definitely useful for content creation, but I feel a nice quality of life change for everybody, because if you are wanting to watch something specific and you miss it, currently you have to exit out of the attack, go back into the attack, watch right up until the point that you want to see, because we can only speed up the attack. We can watch it at 50% speed and even pause it, but you cannot rewind. The explanation given for this is that you are not watching a replay, the game is replaying the code and just displaying that to you. But couldn't it just read the code backwards? Or at a minimum, let us jump to an earlier piece of the code so we can jump back 30 seconds, even though it's not a rewind as such. I am not a game developer, as I said, so I don't understand how complex that is, whether it is even possible. I have heard people say that Royale uses the same system pretty much, and they have a rewind feature, so why is it not possible in Clash of Clans? Customized friendly wars. I know it's only friendlies, but you could never have this in regular wars because you could adjust anything. Set the rules of however many troops or spells you are allowed to take, the attack time itself, the number of attacks, whether you can scout the bases. You could even ban the use of specific troops or spells, limit the amount of players that could take part for different Town Hall levels. Anything you could think of, you could customize because it's a friendly. Come on. I mean, just think about the options. Come on, Clash of Clans. Think of how fun that would be. If you're watching, just think about it, along with the other stuff I said. If you enjoyed this video, here is the one where I discussed my thoughts on the Builder Base alongside my communities. Enjoy the rest of your day.